Okay, we got our two cases all pushed together here. So now we're going to get our hardware, which is over here. Fill with this. These are nuts and our washers. And we got so many nuts over here. A lot of them sitting here. We're going to be using all of these, but I don't know. I don't think so. Half the nuts are already on there. Okay, I'm going to put this together and see how close these cases fit together. Make sure we got no burrs on here. You can hear that little burr. Just started there. Even though they're all machine serves I did, they still get a little mix on them every now and then from hitting or something. Right there's a mix. Well, you always make sure they're flat and free from grit and crop being there too. It's a very tight fitting case, so. Didn't go in. Doesn't want to go together now. Since I bee blast, some things have changed a little bit. It popped in that time. Okay. Pretty darn tight how these things go together. When you bee blast, the surface expands a little bit. I had to stuff it a light press fit, and with the blasting all the surfaces, it made it a little bit tighter fit. Probably double the clearance. Make sure there's no kind of a burr coming off. Looks pretty good still. Okay. So go back and do this again. This time I'm going to line it with the dowel pins before I beat them in there. Okay, so here's a dowel stud on this one. These were loose in the other case. These ones are not loose. Light press fit like they're supposed to be. Good fit. Good fit on the case also. One good hit. Pops it right in. Okay, so we'll get another dowel. This is another dowel one here. What do we got more dowels for? That one has been ground on for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, these two look the same. Obviously I put a nut on there for clearance. This is the one that was in the center. Nice plug fit. long. Good and tight. Try to center up your hardware. Basically flush on both sides. Most of the time you can't put a washer underneath these dowel studs, but I try to if I can. These are a little bit short for putting a washer in there. Not quite enough room. You put one in, but not two. So you make sure you got at least one thread coming out the end, minimum. Flush is not the best. So, takes what it takes. Okay, so over here. And there's our short one. A little short on the washer. If you ain't got room, you ain't got room. When you tighten the nut up, try to tighten up the side of the washer under it protects the case. So you pull in with this side. So you got one thread sticking out with no washer. Alright, this one we got tons of room on this side. I probably won't have access to this, so let's change this one around. Palm press fit. I need to access this side, so I'm going to pull that all the way over. Okay. And compare the angles of this to this. I'm going to look at the other case, see what they're using. Theoretically, you would think these would be equal. Most of the time they're not. Most under 2 or 3 degrees difference. I've seen as much as 5. So, don't know what they're supposed to be. You would think they'd be square to decks, but yeah, they're what they are. Never know. So we have an extra dowel stud, which is okay with me as long as we got enough. I don't care if we got extra parts. Appear to have extra washers and nuts also, which is no big deal again. Don't care. Okay, so I don't have my breather stud for here. So I don't know if we have that at all or it's missing. Well, it's definitely missing. I don't know where it is. So that could be a problem. Alright. So this is the one off the other case. So this case is made correctly. See, it has a notch for a dowel. It has a dowel right there. Does not have any stupid copper washer in there. It goes in there, dowel's in where it's supposed to be. It fits in the case without a problem. See, it's got a gap between the case and here. Whereas this one over here, you got a big lip right here. You see where it's hitting, and they got that washer in there to help it. So this case is a lot thicker than stock, I'm assuming. And this is definitely cut deeper or something, even though the stud's real short. So something is not made correctly. So even though it looks like it's original part, it is not, because this is original. Original parts seem to fit. Don't imagine that. Original parts fit original parts. Amazing how that works. And we got plenty of room for a nut over here, no problem. Boom. That's how that's supposed to be. And the other thing that we notice is in the other case, this stuck up a long ways past this lip. This one here looks like it's almost flush. Because that was the problem I'm going to have, it's going to hit. Okay, see how it hits by that much? And I got to come off this surface here, so I can't have that sticking up. So I can't use this one either. But you can see how the stock part actually fits in there pretty good. Once again, I'm shocked. Nice plug fit over that dowel too. Oop, washer. Okay, we have an extra part over here. We have an extra stud, remember? And it's just too damn short. So I need to see if I can find me a big long ass bolt. So we need over 6 inches, because I assume this is close to 6 inches. Just under 6 inches. So if we had a 6-inch bolt, we have just enough room to do what we need to do. Barely. 6 1/4 would be better. Let's see if we got a 6 1/4 inch long 5/16 bolt. Let's see what we got over here. Open sesame.